Well, good morning, everyone. We got a frosty little morning going on. I think fall has finally arrived. So up until this week, it's been pretty warm. I got the combine filling up with fuel. I got to run over here and see if the old Mack will fire up. I'm hoping to do some strip till later, and this truck's been sitting here for a while, so I'm going to fire it up, see if it'll start. Well, if you're new to the channel, we bought this over the summer, paid basically nothing for it, and got a smoking deal. 14-ton box, I believe. I have no idea what year this thing is or any of the specs. It was on an online auction and it was cheap, so we bought it. Let's see if she will start. We got beepers, that's a good sign. Got radio. Oh yeah. Huh, fired right up. I like it. We'll let that warm up a minute. Go top off the fuel on the combine. Dylan just got here. Probably run the combine over to the field or something. Keep the feet moving. We're getting fairly close to being done. I think we're down to around 300-ish acres of corn. We do have some late planted beans that we have to pick up later and some replant beans. So we're getting close to the end. I'm going to run the combine down the lane to the field. We're just right across the road from the home farm here. Dylan's dropping the tank off my truck, and then he's going to come pick me up. It's a little bit slow going today. We're hauling to those bins that we rented from my Uncle Wayne, the Shivers bin, and you can only put, I guess the dryer can't keep up with how fast we can pick it, so we can only put so much in at a time, and then we got to let it run. So I'm going to have Dylan, Keith, and Dad pick corn today. And I'm going to try and get some strip tilling done before we get some rain this weekend. So, kind of going to get everybody set up, make sure everybody's got what they need, and then I'm going to take off, and I got some stuff to do the strip till bar, get that ready, and just see what we can get done, I guess. Alright, so plans might be changing. I know, shocker. Dad said we only need about 4 more loads and the dryer will be basically caught up. So I think what I'm doing now is I'm opening up a little bit more of this field here. Then I'm gonna have Dylan hop in the combine. They can pick the 3-4 loads however much they need. And while they're doing that, I'm gonna go try and get the strip till bar ready. And then after that, I'll come back and see where we're at. We'll kind of reassess. So I don't know if I'll be able to get any strip tilling done today or not, because we might just end up going to town the rest of the day with the corn, but we'll see. It's a surprise. You guys are learning with me. Don't break anything.
I'll try not to.
Alright, Dylan's gonna run the combine. Oh shoot, I need my phone. Can you give me my phone? And my Bluetooth, please. I'm very forgetful. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna go get strip till bar hooked up. I'll explain it when I get there. These doors are stiff. Come on. And here we are. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the battery charger on the tractor because it was dead the other day when I tried to start it. Got it started, but I don't know if these batteries are good or what. They're not that old, but we put those Midland radios in, and somehow one of them got left on over the summer and drained the battery. So hopefully we didn't ruin them. Start with that, then we'll move on to what I gotta do with the strip till bar. Cables aren't long enough. Hey, don't judge, it works. So here's how you hook up a battery charger. You take the red one and you hook it to the red one, like that. And then you take the black one and you hook it to the black one. Remember that? This one's a little wonky. Let's fix it. Okay, that's good. We'll turn that on, let that cook for a little bit, and move on. Ah, we came unplugged. Get in there. All right, get in there. Okay. 12 high. Bam. Got her cooking. Well, there's two main things I got to do. We changed this over to a Raven RCM controller last fall, and we kind of just threw it together real quick. Didn't really have it set up perfectly right. What we were missing was we're also running implement guidance. So I had Ag Express make me a harness that would hook into the Raven harness and go into the Globe. So everything is CAN bus or ISO bus, whatever you want to call it. So I was running a Deere harness for the implement receiver until we got that Raven. Then I had to run the Raven harness, and I couldn't run both at the same time. So Ag Express made me an adapter that hooks the receiver into the Raven. So I got some zip ties. I got to tie up all these harnesses here, make sure they don't fall down, get that all tidied up. And then I need to air up this tire. I thought we had a little air compressor in here, but I'm not seeing it. I think I got enough air to get me to the shop, so we might just do that. Well, I wanted some big zip ties, but Tractor Supply didn't have any, so this is what we got to work with. Turn this up so you can see my pretty face. What was I saying? I need to go to Harbor Freight and get some real zip ties. What do we got going on here? This needs to come over here. I'll just have to do the old put 100 zip ties together to get around this big bar tray. Let's see how many. Will 3 do it? Oh, barely. 3 is just enough. Put these together kind of loose for now, and we'll tighten them up when the time comes. Cambridge zip ties. Wow. They got a university education, I guess. In London. Isn't that where Cambridge is? I'm used to Pittsburgh brand. Those are not college educated. For my next trick, I'm going to climb up here in the back and start from the receiver down. That way if I got any extra, I can coil it up down there out of the way. Where can I stick you guys? Here, how about here? Can you see me? How about now? So we'll tie this up so that's not pulling on the connector. I'll do like a double zip tie here. Just work my way back. Pretty simple. Now I know there's going to be somebody in the comments saying, you should have did this over the summer. What are you? You're not a real farmer? Look, okay, we got a lot going on, all right? We can't do everything around here. Sorry, I'm getting a little worked up. Anyways, I'm having a good day. I really am. All right, got all my cables tied up. I'm going to throw my lunch and stuff in the tractor. We'll see if we can get this thing started up. And put some fuel in it while we're here. Let's see, thermos. Got some extra zip ties I'm going to leave in here just in case something comes apart.
The number to call is 800-26.
Okay, it started. Let's see if I can get over to the fuel barrel without hitting my truck. The hose isn't very long on this tank. We got a new pump and they didn't put a long hose on it like the old one. that's filling up, I'm gonna start the air compressor. Now I'm gonna call the AHW Solution Center, that's our John Deere dealer, and I gotta get SF3 put on one of these receivers because they shut down our RTK network, so we're gonna go with SF3 for now. That is a correction level for GPS. So SF1 is basic, it gives you, I don't know, within a foot of accuracy, and SF3 is, it's basically like RTK, but it's not repeatable as long. So they say you got 9 months of repeatability, whereas RTK is dead on every time. So gotta call them real quick while this is fueling up, and then hopefully that'll be done. All right, perfect timing. They got me all set up with SF3 and the fuel just clicked off. So that worked out. I'll shut this down. Oh, we got fuel leaking. Oh well, we'll deal with that later. Finish my coffee real quick. Chugging hot coffee. Okay, this is done. We'll get this out of here. Then we'll go air up a tire real quick. The other thing I got to do, apparently the receiver that is on the strip till bar, I need to go around back, is the one that had the activation for, or was capable of getting SF3. The other one didn't. So I got to put this receiver on the tractor one on this. So swap those real quick, just a little bit more climbing. Don't drop it. It's very expensive. Got it? Okay. We got it. Once again, don't drop it. It is. Cool. I like it. One of these days we're gonna have to actually fix this tire. 16.5L 16.1. I need to see. I have some tires at the shop that might work. I don't know. For now, we're just gonna air it up. It usually lasts for a while anyways. Okay, tires aired up. Proper prior planning prevents poor performance. And there's another P word you can add in there, but this is a family-friendly channel, so I'm gonna leave it out. That being said, let's head back to the farm. We made it to the farm. We're doing a TCM calibration, so TCM is terrain compensation module. That tells the GPS receiver how much the tractor is pitched side to side and front to back, so it helps you be more accurate. So get that done, and then this should be set up. Well, I took the old Maxi Mac to town, got a load of fertilizer while I wasn't busy. Dad said he's caught up to the dryer, and it sounds like the elevator in town is not busy for some odd reason. So I think we're going to switch gears and haul to town for a while that dryer catches up. And I will have everything ready to go to strip till. I don't know if I'll get to it later or not. Probably not, but at least I'll be ready to go for tomorrow. That's why I call it the Maxi Mac. Dylan's dumping the trucks. We got everything full. Keith's helping me fill this thing up real quick. Then we're gonna move to another farm and get that opened up, see what the moisture is. Just planted a little later, full season corn, so it might be too wet, but man, this Mac is nice compared to what I had to use last year. If you guys have been around the channel, you remember that sketchy truck that I borrowed from John last year. You had to run the hydraulics off the tractor, and the auger barely reached into the side. It was a side shooter. This is so much nicer. I love this truck. I also love the price tag. She was cheap. And we're back in the combine. Man, I am all over the place today. Is Keith coming? Oh yeah, he's back there. It's been a scattered day. Started out in the combine, then working on a strip till bar, then in a fertilizer truck, and now I'm back in the combine. I don't know what plan we're on by now, but it's got to be like G or H maybe. So anyways, corn's doing good at 16%. This was planted May 8th. It's relatively full season corn, so I didn't think it'd be this dry. But it has been really windy the past couple days, even though it's been cold, so I'm sure that helped. All right, changing directions once again. We moved back to the field we were at this morning. We're gonna fill things up for the morning. We got the dryer bin full. We got one truck loaded already. So we're gonna fill a truck and a grain cart, and I am hopeful that I am gonna get some strip till done. There's not a whole lot of daylight left, but there might be just enough for me to get started. I want to get started in the daytime, and then I could run in the dark, but I don't want to start in the dark, if that makes sense. So, waiting on Keith to get here with the grain cart. He's loading the truck from the last field. Dylan's gonna take that to town and then come back here and get loaded up. So, man, we're going all different directions today. All right, switching gears again. Now I'm in the strip till bar. Not a lot of daylight left, but we'll at least get started. I kind of want to get a line set up because this field has never been strip tilled before, so I got to make my lines, and I want to get that set up. That way, if it's damp in the morning, which it's supposed to be frost overnight, so we won't be able to get started picking super early, but maybe I can run some strip till in the morning. So if I get everything set up, so that's what's going on. Okay, I got to think about how to do this. So I need to engage my blower. Give it a little bit of throttle. Now there's some stuff blowing out, so that's good. I want to blow a little bit out on the ground just to see. How do I do this? This button? Pressing the button will manually operate the conveyor. Okay, there we go. Oof. We got plugged rows. We're gonna do one more time. Nice. Okay. I guess I gotta go see what's plugged. So that's what you want to see. That's what you don't want to see. See how it's blowing out the diffuser? I wonder where it's plugged. Alright, I unplugged a whole bunch of them. We're going to try it again. Well, that looks better. Let's go back there and see what we got. We got more plugged rows. I feel like I'm going to fight this thing for like the first 100 acres, if not more. I just got to get everything shined up. I know I washed the bottom of the tank out last winter, whenever I got done. And let's see. John used it. This is his fault. I'm going to blame him. No. Oh boy. I unplugged a bunch again. I'm sure they're going to plug up again immediately, but I want to make one pass and get my AB line set for the morning. I also have quite a bit of adjusting I need to do that I kind of forgot about on the row unit, so I'm going to have to take care of that in the morning. But I want to make one pass, get my line set, and just see if auto steer's working and all that other stuff. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I guess I already have a line in here from last year, or when I planted or something. There goes Dylan. We're gonna try it because I'm in a hurry. So Normally I would just make a new line, make sure it's right, but you know, gotta risk it for the biscuit. Get back in the corner here, center my line, and take off, see what happens. It is just about dark. Scoot over a little bit. We want to farm the whole field, not just part of it. Alright. Wow, I'm 8 inches off from my line. Do I just go with it? Yeah, we'll center it. Find my right. There we go. Center. Okay, here we go. Auto track on. Engaged. Drop the tool down. We are way too high gear. Let's try that again. Come on, girl, you can do it. There we go. We're putting product out. At least I think we are. What are we looking at here? Oh, yep, that's our rate, 170. Seems like we're going. Huh. Well, I don't see fertilizer blowing out of a bunch of diffusers, so that's a good sign. Well, I made it all the way down and only had one plugged row. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all the stuff. Maybe it's cleaning itself out. I kind of want to keep going, but I need to get home to help Maria with the kids. So, anyways, I do need to do that adjusting in the morning, so I guess we'll park it for tonight, make my adjustments, and try to hit it in the morning. Alright, switching vehicles again. I am in my pickup and I am heading home. I am tired. There was a lot of running around today. Got a little bit of something done. Got some corn picked, made one round strip tilling, got the bin full a couple times. It's usually the end of harvest takes the longest just because we're trying to fill bins and that takes a while and jumping back and forth between two different things, but it's alright. It's not a big deal. We'll get her done. So, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got Green Day blaring on the radio. Must have connected to my phone. Anyways, yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment if you got any questions, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.